Richard Leonard Kuklinski, The Iceman. Richard Leonard Kuklinski, also known as the Iceman, was an American contract killer who claimed to have murdered over 200 people. Kuklinski's moniker, the Iceman, stemmed from his method of freezing his victims to obscure the time of death. His criminal career spanned several decades, making him one of the most notorious and cold-blooded killers in criminal history. Background: Richard Leonard Kuklinski. Born, April 11, 1935, in Jersey City, New Jersey. Early life: Kuklinski had a troubled childhood marked by abuse and violence. His father, Stanley Kuklinski, was an alcoholic who frequently beat Richard and his siblings. His mother, Anna McNally Kuklinski, was also abusive, often using religious justifications for her actions. First murder: Kuklinski claimed to have committed his first murder at the age of 14, beating a bully to death with a wooden dowel. Criminal career. Entry into crime. Criminal beginnings: Kuklinski started his criminal career with petty thefts and gradually moved on to more serious crimes, including robbery and hijacking. He became involved with the mafia in the 1950s, working for several crime families, including the DeCavalcante, Gambino, and Genovese families. Contract killer: Kuklinski's reputation for being a ruthless and efficient killer grew, and he became a favorite hitman for the mob. He was known for his versatility, using various methods to kill his victims, including firearms, knives, poison, and asphyxiation. Modus operandi: freezing bodies. To obscure the time of death, Kuklinski often froze his victims' bodies using industrial freezers, a practice that earned him the nickname the Iceman. He would later dispose of the bodies in remote locations. Experimental methods: Kuklinski experimented with different methods of killing, sometimes using cyanide or other poisons, which he found particularly effective and less traceable. He often tested these methods on homeless people or other vulnerable individuals. Notable murders: Roy DeMeo. Gambino crime family. Roy DeMeo was a notorious enforcer for the Gambino crime family and a significant figure in Kuklinski's criminal activities. Kuklinski claimed to have killed DeMeo on orders from the higher-ups in the crime family, though this claim remains disputed. Gary Smith and Daniel Deppner. Associates: Kuklinski killed Gary Smith and Daniel Deppner, two associates who were part of a car theft ring Kuklinski was involved in. Smith was poisoned with cyanide and found under a bed in a motel, while Deppner's body was found decomposing in a wooded area. Arrest and conviction. Undercover operation. Operation Iceman. The New Jersey State Police, in collaboration with the Federal Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, ATF, launched an undercover operation to apprehend Kuklinski. Special Agent Dominic Polifron posed as a fellow hitman and gained Kuklinski's trust. Recorded confessions. Polifron recorded conversations in which Kuklinski detailed his methods and expressed willingness to commit a murder for Polifron. This evidence was crucial in securing Kuklinski's arrest. Arrest and trial. December 1986, Kuklinski was arrested and charged with multiple counts of murder. During his trial, the prosecution presented extensive evidence, including the recorded confessions and testimonies from witnesses. Conviction. In 1988, Kuklinski was convicted of 5 murders and sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. He later confessed to numerous other murders, though many of these claims remain unverified. Imprisonment and death. Life in prison. Documentaries and interviews. While in prison, Kuklinski participated in several documentaries and interviews, including HBO's The Iceman tapes, where he provided chilling details about his life and crimes. Health issues. Kuklinski suffered from various health problems in prison, including heart disease. Death. March 5, 2006, Richard Kuklinski died at the age of 70 at St. Francis Medical Center in Trenton, New Jersey. His death was reportedly due to natural causes, though there were allegations that he was poisoned to prevent him from testifying further about his criminal activities. Legacy. Impact on law enforcement. Investigative techniques. The Kuklinski case highlighted the importance of undercover operations and innovative investigative techniques in tackling organized crime and contract killings. Cultural influence. Books and films. Kuklinski's life and crimes have been the subject of several books, documentaries, and films. The 2012 film The Iceman, starring Michael Shannon, dramatized his life and criminal career, bringing his story to a wider audience. Psychological insights. Cold-blooded killer. Kuklinski's lack of remorse and detailed accounts of his murders have provided valuable insights into the mind of a psychopathic killer. His ability to lead a double life as a devoted family man and a ruthless murderer has been a focal point of psychological studies. Conclusion. As we explore the case of Richard Kuklinski on True Crime, we will delve into the detailed timeline of events, the investigation, and the broader societal implications of his actions. Join us as we examine the evidence, the impact on the community, and the ongoing debates about justice, criminal psychology, and the nature of evil. The story of Richard Kuklinski serves as a grim reminder of the potential for darkness within individuals and the enduring quest for justice and understanding in the face of unimaginable crimes.